Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Serafina Smith, and this is Streaming Rainbow. Welcome to Shadows over Sablewood, our adventure in playtesting Daggerheart by Darrington Press. We'll be working today with version 1.4 of the playtest rules, the most current version, and playing an original adventure in Sablewood with level 2 characters. I'm joined here today by a fine group of players who have agreed to go on this journey with me. Let's get everyone introduced, shall we? I'd love it if each of you would tell us your name, your pronouns, your character's name, and then, I don't know, 2 or 3 sentences that describe them. We'll start at my left with you.
Me. Hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Julia. I use any pronouns, and tonight I'll be playing Aquila, who uses they, them pronouns. They are a human order-born seraph of the Divine Wielder subclass, and they're a little angel, and they're physically they're an angel. Personality-wise, maybe not so much.
Lovely. We will move to I can get this right. Down to you.
Hi, I'm Mikey. I go by he him. I'm gonna be playing Kato Gon, the giant. Uh, he has 3 eyes. One of them's scarred in the middle, so he's third eye blind. Um, and he's uh he's just a lovable little goofball. Well, minus the little part.
Little big goofball.
Yeah.
All right, we will shift across to you.
Holo, I use he, him pronouns, and the character I'll be playing is Grim Corvus. He is a Daemon Rogue, the equivalent of a shadow in a dark room. But yeah, that's me.
Beautiful. And finally, I can do this.
Hello. I'm Daniel. I use any pronouns, and I am playing Althira, a wild-born clank druid of the Warden of Renewal subclass. So I'm like a little 3 foot tall robot dude, just chilling, using any pronouns. Who's very much a caretaker and just a nice dude, truly. Mhm.
And this is Daniel's first ever stream.
Yeah. It's very
Congratulations.
exciting.
Marvelous. Thank you all for being here with me. Without further ado, let's get into the story. The Sablewood, a lush forest, vast and home to many mysteries. The canopy of the trees far above blocks out all light from the sun or moon. Strix wolves hoot in the night, and no one can never be sure if the scuttling they hear in the nearby foliage is a cat squirrel at play or something much more deadly. Despite its dangers, its abundant resources have made this vast forest a home for many communities. From the bustling town of Hush to the tangled depths of Roots Hollow, people of all races and creeds have come to make their home in the Sablewood. And where there are communities, there's always money to be made. Merchants travel the dangerous dark paths of the Sablewood to ply their trade from one village to the next, and they do so in safety because of the Sable Sinecure, the forest-wide merchants guild that guards trade throughout the woods. The Sable Sinecure often uses third-party contractors for its protection duties. With the wealth of the guild, they have little problem securing the assistance of off-duty soldiers, wizards, mercenaries, and of course, adventurers. Which is why you all are here on the deep packed dirt road from the Hush to the Titan Steps. The man from the Sable Sinecure offered you a contract that was just too good to ignore, or in Grimm's case, that he was not allowed to refuse. You are guarding a caravan of 3 merchant wagons, the contents and occupants of which you are bound to keep safe for the trip there, the time spent trading, and the trip back. At the head of the caravan rides Castir, the Qatari file falconer, fire falconer. Fire falconer? Falcon's files. The fire falconer. Flying ahead of him and providing both light and lookout is his fire falcon Fex. Behind Castier is the wagon of Bliss, the human scrap merchant. Bliss is the richest and most popular scrap merchant in the Sablewood due to his affable personality and the regular shipments of exotic scrap he gets from outside the forest. Behind Bliss, in a somewhat less well-adorned wagon, rides Herrick, a goblin merchant with the Sable Sap Company, offering the finest in glues, syrups, rubber, and other sap-derived goods. The final wagon is well made but unassuming. It belongs to Zora, the clank rope master. Her wagon sags with the weight of all her hand-braided product, but on the way back, it will be empty. The people of Titan's Steps, where you're going, have a constant need for new rope. You each ride a borrowed horse and ride between and alongside the wagons. Your destination is a settlement called the Eyrie, atop one of the Titan's Steps. The steps are a site of battle between the old gods and the new, long, long ago. They are rocky cliffs and pillars of massive height, many rising up beyond the canopy. The citizens of the Sablewood have built homes atop, attached to, and between these cliffs, and it is towards some of those homes that the caravan proceeds. The caravan is nearing the steps now, and is passing by a pile of massive boulders that ages ago fell through the canopy from a nearby cliff. Though you are unable to see the sun, it should be about midday at the moment. As you pass by the boulders, Bliss calls a halt. We have a few hours yet to the Eyrie. We'll take a rest here and luncheon, rest the horses. As the richest merchant here, Bliss's voice carries the most weight. If there could be said to be the leader of the caravan, it would be him. The wagons therefore come to a stop. Castier sets up a perch and calls Fex back to rest upon it and give light to the group as everyone begins to basically picnic on or around the boulders. Bliss has taken a tablecloth and laid it over a small boulder upon which he has spread an assortment of cheeses and dried meats. Herrick is leaning against his wagon's wheel, eating from a bag of dried fruit, and Zora has started a tiny fire, just enough to boil tea over. As caravan guards, you can mingle however you like, or keep to yourselves if you'd rather. One of you, though, will need to stay on guard during the break. Who will that be?
I'll stay on guard.
Okay, from you, I'm going to need an instinct roll. This is the first roll of our game, so I'll describe how we do it. You're going to take two 12-sided dice of different colors. One color is your hope die. The other is your fear die. Roll them both, add your instinct, and tell me the total number and which die was higher. You can also, if you wish, spend a hope to add an applicable experience to the roll.
First roll, first roll, first roll.
Woo!
Woo! That was, what was it I'm rolling for again?
Instinct.
Instinct. That was a 9, and my fear die was the higher one.
A 9 with fear. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll give the others a bit of time to start mingling before we get to the results of your roll.
You fucked up
It's
so
already
bad, Steam
started.
change.
It's
We
been
all
5 minutes.
So everybody who's not on guard duty, what are you doing?
I think I'm. Who is the clank trader that you mentioned?
Zora, she is the rope maker.
Zora, rope maker. I think. Interesting. I think I'm going to go up to Zora. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It just kind of. So the way this character walks is a little bit of like a penguin waddle. A little bit. Yeah, honestly, and they're a circle. So it's just like a pendulum kind of swinging a little bit. Just buff fucking arms. And they just kind of waddle over there and kind of plop down next to them. It's like, hello. I never met another one of me before. It's so nice to meet you.
Welcome. Would you like tea?
Yes. I don't know if I can drink it, but I'll try.
I can't drink it either.
Ooh, ooh. Mhm.
Daniel, you have to tell everyone how tall you are.
Oh yeah, I'm 3 feet tall.
Fuck yeah, you are.
Yeah, yeah, 3 feet. I'm a little. I'm just a circle. It's 3 feet tall. I'm just kind of constantly rolling a little bit, having to balance myself. The dude who made me did not design me that well. They had priorities in mind, and sitting was not one of them. Blending in was kind of the uh, idea that they had in mind. But yeah, hmm I have some tea. Do they hand me some tea?
Yes, Zora pours out tea into a little tin cup and takes it and pours it on her head, and then
I do the same thing.
gives the same to you. Yes, marvelous.
hmm
The ritual is complete. We are bonded.
Yay! That was fun. That was fun. Do you feel anything with it? Do you feel heat or wet or how's it feel?
It feels like tea.
Mm, it does feel like tea. It does feel
Oh
like
god.
So you continue with your tea party. What are
yeah,
others
pretty.
folks doing?
Oh, I'm gonna recenter myself after that. Oh. Okay. As he watches, or Grim watches the two robots pour tea over their heads, he is gonna walk up behind Boulder like a black cloud on a sunny day, say, "Do you have any tea that comes in a mug?"
Well, the tea is on me, but I still have the mug if you want it.
He kind of like swiftly, in like one swift movement, grabs the mug out of his hand and then looks over at the person serving. What was their name once more? Sorry,
Zora,
Zora, and say, "Would you mind pouring some in here?" And he
certainly.
gestures the mug.
Please enjoy your tea. And she pours it out, and it's lukewarm. She hasn't really given it time to boil, and there's no actual tea in it. It's just water.
I am. You know what? Thank you, he says with a gritted tooth smile before he walks back over and finds a kind of lone tree stump to sit and chill by for a bit.
I hope you enjoy the tea.
I hope whatever you did doesn't spark some circuitry.
I'm used to it.
What a silly person that was.
Mm, he's
Imagine
very
not
dark.
staying for tea.
He doesn't like tea. He's very much like I think he's very much like a cat who and which is surprising because cats I don't think like water, but yet he took it. I don't know.
You
He's
see the camera pans to the left and you see Grim is like fiddling with like a yarn ball trying to get it out with his knitting supplies.
Oh my god.
see, he likes the yarn. He likes the ball.
It is good. Making rope is my purpose, and I like yarn too.
Rope is cool. Rope is nice. What do you make? What do you make it out of?
We can make out of many things. I have 17 different types of rope in my wagon.
Awesome.
So much
It
endless
was
possibility for him.
so much. It was lovely talking to you.
Thank you
I
for
am going
sharing.
to go. Of course, my pleasure. Enjoy your day. Zoop. and waddles away.
Oh my god.
Grim looks up and just thinks about the mental image of him pushing him and watching him lose all sense of balance.
Oh, he would just roll.
He would just roll before he goes back to knitting what seems to be a very bad looking fleece.
Aquila during this, and if I may, can I talk about what I look like?
Oh, please.
So Aquila is 5'6", very androgynous looking. They have like this very like this kind of just like mop of very light blonde hair that's like shaved on the back and sides. Their eyes are purely white, but the right one has these gold veins, like this kintsugi thing going on. And they're wearing just very simple, like canvas colored, just pants and a sleeveless shirt and no shoes. And they're throughout all of this not laughing the way Julia is at these adorable hijinks. But they're just like very stoically keeping like a stern eye on everyone, especially Grim, because he is our stowaway. And I've yet to fully come to trust him.
He like looks at you, and there's like a split second you make eye contact, and he just stares into your soul. He like, you know, when like you make eye contact and you want to like look away, you can look away, but he is just staring.
Oh no, I stare right back.
Roll for stare off.
Yeah, right. I should also mention that Aquila's left hand is like a little bit, there's like some soot on it. Just kind of always.
Mysterious.
Yeah.
Marvelous. Well, the picnic continues until what Kato didn't notice occurs. There is it's a grinding sound, and some of the boulders begin to move. Bliss screams and just like fumbles backward as the rock that he laid his tablecloth on rises up. It seems some of the boulders were actually mountain crabs, a creature that lives in the Titan steppes and can grow to the size of a building. The shells of these two giant crabs, about the same size as the wagons on the trail, are made of rock and therefore made the perfect camouflage for these two hungry creatures who are moving towards you, making low clicking sounds. And unfortunately, you are not prepared for this, but what do? You have a job to do, and it's to protect these merchants.
Is this for any of us?
Yeah, any of you.
Okay, I'm immediately on my feet and placing myself in between.
Fair enough. Grim is going to very lazily get up, dump out the lukewarm water, throw out the mug, and brush his like tunic off a little bit, check his eyelashes, and then and it's like, well, okay, I guess I have to work now, and make his way.
To anyone that, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
To anyone that could have seen him over by the the carts, Kato is just kind of like squatting, playing with his whip on the ground, just like waving it around, just watching the dirt kind of like sway side to side, just like
Oh dear
nice. God. And then just looks like, hears the clicking noise, looks up, oh shit, gets up and tries to join the fray.
I am sprinting over in like a almost hopping kind of sense because my legs are so short, so the only way to get fast is just kind of sprint over there, and my fist is readying for a punch on this crab creature.
Marvelous. All right. We were moving into combat, so I will bring out the action tracker. So every time any of you take an action, we add an action token like so. And then when you roll with fear or fail a roll, that's when I get to do a move. And then for every action token that you've used, I can use those tokens then to go against you. So there's no initiative. It's just how you want to go. So if anyone wants to go, anyone wants to do a move, anyone wants to do an attack,
Are these crabs you say? Are they like huddled together? Like they're moving in one troop?
they started out together, but they are moving to divide. They're like separating as they move.
You'll watch Grim kind of walk up behind Julia. Or sorry, Tequila. I mean Aquila.
No.
It's okay, time to get this done. And you're gonna see him walk behind you, and then he doesn't appear on the other side, as I'm going to mark a stress token and appear inside the crab's shadow.
Okay.
So I'll quickly mark a stress, and then I believe if you give me just half a second. Okay, it isn't an action to do that. And then he's gonna do a slap with one of his daggers.
All right.
So that is a +1 with my finesse. So that is a 6 with fear to hit.
6 with fear. All right.
Yeah.
So your dagger clinks off of the stone hide of this creature. It does not seem to be harmed in any way by your attack. So yeah, who's next?
I will turn to the folks running the caravan behind me and just, you all get to your wagons, get them moving. We'll take care of this. And then as I turn back, I'm going to face the one that Grim didn't attack, and I'm going to cast Bolt Beacon.
Bolt Beacon. Tell us about that.
Make a spellcast roll against a target within far range. On a success, spend a hope to send a bolt of shimmering light towards them. Treat it like a ranged weapon. And then damage.
All right. You are within close range, so far range certainly works. All right. We'll add an action token to the board for your action. Go ahead and make your roll.
So this is the 2d12?
That's correct.
Slay. Okay, that is a 7 with hope.
A 7 with hope. Marvelous. All right. So unfortunately, a 7 is not enough to hit this creature. But you do take a hope because you rolled with hope. So you get a hope. I am now going to make a move. I'm going to spend 2 action tokens. These creatures are slow, and so they take 2 action tokens to move. So one of the crabs turns around at the little tiny stab that Grim gave it and swipes out with its claw. So it is going to roll. It rolled a 3. What's your evasion?
My evasion is 12.
Well, then it does not hit you. So it's now the player's turn again.
I'm
would
gonna
like to.
Oh, you go.
Sorry. I would like to see Aquila.
Mhm.
Yeah. Aquila smash some light down. I am going to run up in a bounding start and punch this big ass rock crab.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right. Do I just roll 2 dice? 2d12?
Yes, you do. You roll those 2 12-siders and add it up and tell me which one rolled higher.
I mean, the crab and him are roughly the same height anyway, so it's like a battle of the kaijus if you're an ant.
Honestly, that is a 14 with hope.
Or a straight up boxing match.
All right, so you rolled with hope, so you get to take a hope.
Amazing.
With a 14, you do hit it. So give me a damage roll. What's the damage for your punches there?
That is 3d10 plus 3.
3d10 plus 3. All right.
Damn, I just realized how much damage that is. Christ.
Yeah, fuck. For your little rock
Jesus.
hands.
Hell yeah.
Little guy's got some
that
punch
is-
on him.
That is 20 damage.
20 damage. That's amazing. That is major damage to it, so it takes 2 hit points. So you slam into it with your fist, and you see a little crack in the rock, and the creature scuttles to the side to avoid you and clicks a lot.
Yeah, like a little, as I punch, a little like steam shoots out of like the elbow joint of my robotic arm, as like the spring that let the punch just punches forward and cracks a little bit of the rock off this thing.
Beautiful.
I, having missed with this like intensely bright like light and just having that go completely wide and then watching that, I'm just like the expression doesn't change, but internally I'm just like, God damn it. What like
Don't worry, Grim's feeling it as well.
Can't keep me down.
All right,
Grim
it's
is
still in
going
your
to-
control, so
Yeah, Grim's gonna really try and hit this crab again, trying to redeem himself. So that is doubles, which I believe is a critical success.
doubles, yes. Getting doubles on your roll is a critical success. That means
Yeah.
1, you can clear a stress if you have it. You don't.
I do.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because my shade teleport makes me
Well,
take
awesome.
a stress.
Yeah, so you can clear that stress. You get a hope, and you automatically get to hit. And
yeah.
your success, if it was a critical success, take the maximum potential value of all your damage dice, add it together, and add that as a modifier to your damage roll.
So that is Jesus. Okay, so it's 16 plus 3. That's 19. So it's that plus. So my
Plus
damage
your
roll
roll.
plus 9.
Yeah.
Okay, that is gonna be a lot. No one's near me, correct? I don't believe.
Yeah, I believe that you sort of went
Yeah.
around.
all
So
good.
yeah.
Whoop. Not that great. It was only 7 damage plus 19, so that is 26. Math.
26. That will go over its severe damage button. That means it takes 3 hit points.
Hell yeah.
So it literally, the shell cracks, and you can hear, it's like if it could scream, it would be screaming, but instead it is making a rapid series of clicks and trying to get away from you.
You see like the black sclera in his eyes and the glowing gold. He's like, "You're not getting away." Anyway, that's me. If anyone wants to take an action.
Yeah, still in your court.
Kato is going to run up with his battle axe in hand to the one that Grim just cracked the shell of.
Mm-hmm.
Just scream, "I got it!" And he's going to swing and try with the flat of his battle axe and kind of like golf swing it out of there.
Marvelous. You can make your attack roll. Were you trying to add an experience to that? Because you can spend a hope and do that if you want.
Sadly, I don't think there's anything that I've got that would work in that scenario.
All right. Basic attack roll with your axe.
Okay, here we go. So, that's a 13
With
fear.
All right. Giving me some fear. I love it. Okay. However, that roll is enough to hit the crab, so you can roll your damage.
All right. D10 plus 3. Where are you? Where are you? There it is.
Because I'm so sorry.
I swear I'll roll better. Hopefully. Maybe.
Now you'll be right.
Man, the berry dice are just not doing it today.
Yeah.
9 plus 3. That's 12.
All right, 12 is not enough to hit its major damage, but it will do some minor. So it takes 1 hit point. This crab is wobbling. Its shell is cracked. It is unhappy. The other crab is fine, and it doesn't seem to care that its friend or mate or whatever is in trouble. But this one is really unhappy. You have rolled with fear, and therefore it is now the ball is in my court. So, I keep forgetting to put action tokens in there when you go. This I'm activating Rage of the Mountains on this injured crab. When it's reduced to 3 hit points or less, it loses the slow feature and gains an extra +2 to attack modifier and damage. So it's an angry little crab now, and it will move quickly. So I only have to use 1 token for it. And it will make an attack roll. Let's see, the last one to hit it was Kato. So it's going to go after Kato. It rolls a 16. What is your evasion?
My evasion. Jesus. Where are you? Is a 6.
Okay. All right. It is going to make a damage roll then because it has hit you. Okay, so that is the damage is a 19. So if you look at your mine disappeared. There we go. So if you look at your hit points and stress, you can see your minor, major, and severe. Where does that fall? Is it over your severe or just your major?
It's over my major.
Okay, so you take 2 hit points of damage.
Shows the difference between us. That would have been severe damage. I would have been folded like some clothes.
All right. And it still might go. I still have a couple action tokens to do. So its friend, which has not gotten to act yet, is going to do an attack upon, let's see, on Alfira. Alfira, you are attacked with, I can't read my own die. 16 is the roll.
Yep, that hits.
That's a hit. All right.
Alfira.
Oh yes, I have
Please.
an 8 evasion. I'm going to be hit so often.
I am not.
All right. Okay, so that's a 12 on the damage roll.
12 on the damage roll. Okay, so that goes. So it's not at my severe, but it is above my major.
All right, so that's a major wound, so you take 2 hit points.
Okay. What was it? What was the roll? 12?
Yes.
Okay. No, I wouldn't even do anything.
Do you want to use armor?
No, I think I'll save some.
Okay.
Okay. So that's okay. So
All right.
yeah, a little bit of like my shell has been dented inwards.
No.
Not little boulder.
Yeah.
He's
All right,
too
I have
late.
used
First to die.
I've used all my action tokens, so the ball is now back in the player's court. Who wants to go?
I think I'm gonna approach the more injured one, and I have my returning blade, but instead of like hitting it, I'm just gonna like kind of hold it threateningly above my head and just kind of like getting close and try to look more intimidating. I have an experience called Animals Are Easier, so I'm just kind of like gonna get in close and like look big and threatening, just be like, "You go away," and like I'm just trying to like herd it away from us, like just see if it'll just run on its own.
Okay. All right. So you can go ahead and make me a presence roll for that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but I get the +1 because of the experience.
Yeah.
Okay, that -1 and then +1.
Neutral.
So that's 5 with hope.
5 with hope. Okay. You're trying to intimidate it to get it to run off.
Get out of here.
It's ignoring you,
All right.
but you do get a hope.
Cool. Okay.
Then he's gonna look up at Akio and say, "Don't you know violence is the only language that works?" And then he's just gonna stab it. I've got to quickly pull up my stuff. What am I get a +1 for finesse. That is a 9 with hope to attack.
Sadly, a 9 is not enough to get through this creature's armor.
No, that wouldn't apply here. That's all good.
So you make another attack, and it's. You think it might laugh? Maybe that's a laugh. That little clicking that it's made.
See the eyes narrow.
All right. Anyone else want to make a roll here? Form an action.
Kato just a little bit. All right, that does it. Just picks up his axe and just slams it down. On the pissed off one.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
Jeez. Oh, come on. Yes. Thank you. All right. 13 with hope.
Let's go.
Nice. With a 13, you do make a hit, so you can do damage. It only has 1 hit point left, so no matter what you roll, so I'll spare you the roll. So you crash it. It splits wide open. You can see the stony creature within squirming into its shell and trying to keep itself from dying, but then it just sort of
stops.
It's almost sad if it weren't a giant creature attacking you.
just as he sees that, just almost feel bad for it.
You see, look at Kato and say, "That's more like it."
Sorry.
No, were you not done?
Oh,
yes.
I think Alfira would, after getting partially dented, he is just a little angry. It kind of says, "Master would not approve," and they use beast form because why not?
Maximize.
And, God, this thing is so glitchy. They're going to use beast form, and using beast form at level 2. Let's see, I can change to an animal, and I am going to change into a bear.
A bear.
So, yes, a bear. So at level 2, I get a packed predator. Well, no, wait. Where is this? Yeah, at level 2. I'm sorry. 1 second.
It's okay.
Okay, yes, I turned into a bear. So you kind of see that my 3-foot form kind of bursts outwards in like a almost like a bubble being a balloon being expanded with helium, and the moss around me kind of grows giving a nice thick coat of almost fur of green, little with tiny little flowers, maybe little few clovers that come off as my big gauntlets kind of transform into claws as steam begins just puffing out of me in jagged, sharp bursts as this exertion causes me to take a stress. And now in beast form, I am going to use, yes, take advantage of. I am going to attempt to. So I'm reading this. Okay. Yeah, I am just going to. I think I can make an attack on it still. Using my rampage. Pretty sure. Yes. I don't think. There's like. Yeah. I'm gonna roll to hit first.
All right, sounds good.
Could I use a
Weird.
hope and give him advantage?
Yes, you may. You can use a hope and give him advantage for sure. Advantage lets you add a d6 to the die to the die roll.
Awesome.
You just see him look at the crab and say, "As much as I hate helping, here we go."
Yes. So I don't know. It's weird. It's not for like damage. There's not like a cube I can click that rolls some dice. So I'm trying to see, but that's a an 11 with fear.
11 with fear. Well, I'll take the fear.
I was just a scared bear. I don't do this often. It's very.
Actually, I won't take the fear because I'm going to take a move
about
instead. But go ahead. That attack hits.
It
So
does.
you-
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. All right. Yes. When attack for every. All right. I'm a little unsure how to roll this because it's not like a little cube that I can click on that just has like a bunch of dice.
Well, what is the roll? Someone can make it for you with real dice.
It doesn't exactly say because I've entered Rampage, which effectively says when you are rolling damage for an attack, for every 6 you roll, you may roll another d6 to add it to your damage roll. Before making an attack roll, you can mark stress to gain a +1 proficiency in it. That's kind of all it's saying, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, that's I don't know. Do I just roll for my arcane gauntlets attack?
Yeah, just go ahead and do it that way. Playtests, they're fun.
Woo.
So true.
It's all about finding the kinks.
So true. So true. All right. And I'm okay. Adding a d6 to the roll for Rampage. And that is a 23 damage.
Jesus. Good stuff.
Marvelous. All right, 23. With its armored carapace, that will not go over severe. That will be a major damage to this creature. So it will take 2 hit points.
I'll take it.
So this adorable bear. Absolutely.
This adorable green bear.
Adorable green bear attacks and seems to do some you get your little claws in between the shell, and it screams a little clicky scream.
Awesome.
Marvelous. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and take a turn now. So with 2 action tokens, I will make a move for this remaining crab. The remaining crab sees a bear and is just mystified by this. But it keeps its attention, so it's going to attack the bear with a
Come
7.
at me. A 7.
A 7.
Let me check because my evasion does change. Yes. So yeah, my strength is a +1. And I see. And evasion? Is this right? It says my it's just my evasion is a +0. Okay, so what'd you roll? 7?
Yes.
That misses.
All right. So the crab takes a
Hate
swing at you
evasion.
with rocky claw, and you dive away.
I just bat its hand out of the way. My big ass paw.
It's like, fuck you, crab.
Get that. Yeah. Master
All right.
would not approve.
So I will turn the attention back to the players. Who wants to go?
Grim is. Do you want to go?
I would love to.
It's all yours.
All right. So Akila's getting a little cocky. They don't like being taunted. I am gonna throw my returning blade at the remaining one. So this is plus strength, I believe. This weapon.
Turning blade. Finesse.
It's finesse. Okay, good. Okay. Ooh, that is a 11 with hope.
11 is just enough, and you get a
Hell
hope.
Yeah. Yes, I do. So then 2d8 plus 1. So this is going to be so 12 damage.
All right. 12 damage. That is only going to do 1 hit point to it, unfortunately.
Holo, aka Grim, is gonna look at Kato and say, "You have fun," as he pats his shoulder and walks behind him, and just like with Akila, is just gonna disappear and then reappear behind the crab and go for a little stab with his dagger.
Okay. So you take the stress for the shadow walk and make an attack roll.
That is a 11 with hope.
11 is perfect, and hope gives you hope. So you can make a damage roll.
And I will do that. It is. Would that be able to apply a sneak attack? Because he's in. Alfira is in front of him, and I've just popped up behind him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hells yeah. So I get to add a d6 along with my 2d8. So that total is not great. I rolled 2 1s. That is 6 damage. Oh, sorry, 9 damage total.
Okay. So you...
And I'll mark a stress.
Yeah. So you have done another lovely hit point damage to this creature. And it is turning to focus on you. It can't do anything right now.
Alfira and say, "Did you gain some weight?"
You know, in fact, you have made it angry. So I am going to spend a fear to take the reins, and I'm going to spend these 2 action tokens. It's going to attack Grim.
I'm sorry.
And it is now at 3 hit points, so it will roll with extra. So 13 is its roll.
Oh, that's just above my evasion.
All
Yes,
right.
I will take the damage.
That is 20 on the damage roll.
I'm gonna use 2 armor slots
Yeah.
to make that 12.
Damn.
So I only take major damage.
All
Oh
right.
god. But yeah, he gets shanked in the kidney with a claw.
All right. That
Oh.
is all the action tokens that I had, so I can't go anymore. So back to you.
After getting the pat on the back, Kato just with a devilish grin looks at the crab, and it's just with pleasure as he goes for another swing in.
Beautiful.
Do your best. Don't trip.
That's a. What was that shit? 22 with hope.
What the fuck?
22 with what?
Hope.
What
Okay.
the fuck are y'all's character sheets?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I lied. I forgot. 24 with hope.
24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just in case the 20
Wow.
didn't hit.
Wow. Okay. You are making up for it. So you have gained a hope. And 24 definitely hits.
Uh,
So it's time for a damage roll.
Hit him, Kato.
where did it go? I had it here a second ago. Jesus. Ah, there you are. That's 15.
15. That is major damage. That will take it down. It is now at 1 hit point, so it is clinging to life with its last claw.
I don't know if y'all can see this fucking fly that hates me.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh no!
I can't. No, because it's the only enemy here. Never mind. I was gonna try and use whirlwind, which is like when you make a successful attack using the weapon.
Yeah.
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 It's like
Oh, Kira, have you gone? Have you gone yet?
I haven't gone in a sec. No.
Send it. Hit the
Alright.
crab.
You want to do?
Alright.
You want to do a
Words.
duo move?
Ooh.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. What you
Yeah, if you
thinking?
got 3 hope, you can initiate a tag team roll.
Hello.
Yes. So.
How many people can be
Oh wait, does it
included in a
cost 3
tag team?
hope to do a duo move? Okay. All right, that's fine. So, I'm thinking that my character drops out of drops out of beast form a little bit. Drops out of beast form, and because I can do it at will, and kind of rolls over to Alkira. He's like, "Throw me!
What?
Throw me at him! You're good at throwing things."
What? All right. And
Thank you.
Sorry, you're doing what?
I'm not
Whoever-
listening to you. Is what I'm. And I'll take Alfira and I'll fucking yeet him.
And then I do, and then just like using the momentum, I just bring it with a big punch.
I love
And
it.
just crush this thing's in. This big ass shell in.
All right, so that is a spin. You can spend 3 hope for a tag team attack. You both get to make an attack roll, and
Do we both spend the hope?
no, only one of you has to spend the hope.
Cool.
So-
I guess I'll spend it. This is both my idea.
Yeah, it's your idea.
You
That
both,
does
make
sound
you both make separate action rolls, but before resolving the roll's outcome, choose one of the rolls to apply for both of your results.
Oh.
Okay.
So
So you
whichever
both
one
roll
is better.
separately, and then whoever has the better one, you can choose for both.
Okay, I just rolled,
Oh,
so I think we shouldn't use mine.
oh, what if we miss? Oh boy. Oh
So
no!
use yours.
That's That's an 8 with fear.
I would have done. I had a 9 with fear. So
Better
Damn
die
it.
to a crab.
Damn it!
Alfira bounces harmlessly off the shell of a crab.
sorry.
Are you gonna take the?
Ow! Ow! This does not compute. Ow!
Oh
After
god.
that happens, unless will you take the reins or can I do something?
Yeah, since you've given me a fear, instead of taking a fear, I will take the reins and use these 2 action tokens.
Just swat Alfira away.
Actually, only need to do 1.
It would have been so cool. It's such a cool idea in my head. It's like this angel throwing a giant rock robot, and it was going to be
Aquila,
a
to
big
be clear, is
anime-
like a very lithe, more like dexterous warrior.
Mhm.
Like
So
Maybe
not
you
really
could've
the
just picked me
throwing
up.
rock type.
It's so
Aquila
true.
just threw a
Wasn't
big
throw,
rock.
more of just like a.
Yeah.
So the crab is focused on the one who just threw the rock at it. So it's going to attack
Oh fuck.
Aquila.
Okay. Hi.
There goes Aquila.
I have a shield. I'd like to
Good
say.
job, buddy.
Good. Does a 12 hit you?
Yeah.
Can I
It super
take
hits me.
market stress and I am your shield?
Yeah.
When
Hell
an
yeah,
ally,
got it.
when an ally is very close to you, is going to take damage, you make market stress to stand in its way and take the damage instead.
Okay. All right. Mark that stress, and let's see what damage you take.
You're taking the damage instead too?
Yes,
Oh,
I
thanks, bud.
get to reduce it by a value equal to my strength, and also I may also reduce it by spending armor slots if
You're
it's.
gonna need it because I just rolled 24 on that damage roll.
Whew, that's a
Let me be
severe.
very clear, that would have killed me.
Oh
Um,
lord.
My
So,
severe
thank God
threshold is 18.
So I'm just gonna say that would end up being okay. So 22, that makes it a major, and if I use how many slots? If I use 2 armor slots, that marks it down by. A little bit confused here. So if I use an armor slot,
Mm-hmm.
how does that affect it?
You
The
use,
number?
for every armor slot you check off, you subtract your armor rating from the damage.
Oh, so like the base armor score of like 6.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do 2 of those. So 14 minus 24, making that 10, which still hits my major.
All right. So you take 2. All right. That's all the action. No, I have one more action token, but I can't take 2 actions with this creature. So it's back to you.
Grim is going to look at Kato and say, "Would you be a dear and join me?" As he puts out his hand, and he's going to offer a tag team with Kato.
What you have in mind? Just kind of gets up and takes the hand.
Maybe a good old smash and slash.
All right.
As he's
Just
going
kinda-
to, he's gonna like do a small like flourish with his daggers and almost do like a half circle around the crab with both his daggers. And I don't know if what you want to add to them, spicy that up.
Fully, I had a different thought in mind, which
Yeah.
I will bring up maybe later because that was too cool. While it's distracted by the slash, he's just going to full pommel, like just flat of it, try and send it again.
Hell yeah. Well, once again, let's both roll our dice.
Yeah. Both roll your dice and decide which one you take.
All right. Please, Murph Curse, don't fuck me.
I've got you if yours is bad.
That's a 16 with hope for me.
I got a 19 with hope.
Whoa.
Yours is better.
Let's roll some damage. And I'm also gonna expend 3 hope and get 1 back.
Okay.
Alright, so that... Where's my other d8? That is 9 damage from me.
And that is 20 from me.
All right, 29. We add them together. That is way over its severe threshold, even for this armored bugger. And so together, the two of you break it apart. It writhes and then finally is still.
Good job, buddy.
You too, little buddy.
He rolls his eyes as he
Just hear a
wipes
little
the
bit
weird blue
clapping.
frustration, blood off his daggers, and puts them away. Well, that was fun.
How are the caravan folks looking, feeling?
Bliss appears to have soiled himself, but other than that, they seem fine.
It's just a couple crabs, he says, wiping blood off his face. His own, that is.
Just
Is anyone looking particularly rough?
No, well, I mean, not the merchants. No.
Cool.
We did.
Kato
our
just
job.
kind of screams over to the to the merchants. Sorry, won't happen again.
Yes. Bliss says, "Yeah, weren't you supposed to be watching?"
Yes, weren't you?
There was a bird and I was distracted.
All right.
fine.
Well,
He's
I'll
going
take the
to
next
leave.
one.
It too.
Alfira, I'm not sure that one's going to buff out.
You just hear from Alfira, just like effectively, just like from inside that chassis, just like the sound of a dryer. Just kind of the like, just like as their head is almost like, for the viewers watching, their head is very similar to if you've ever seen the Incredibles, the first Incredibles movie. It's that robot that kind of has the disc that pops out of their head. So it's just kind of spinning. It's just kind of spinning 360 direction. Just like wee wee.
I never
That's
really
all that's
described
happening.
Grim, did I? Man.
Grim, you got hurt, right?
I did get hurt.
Okay, I will go up to you and just making it too clear that there are definitely no hard feelings. I will. Oh, I just saw it. Where is? Okay, I'll go up and just pat your arm. Just, you're clearly the expert on these things. Only right answer, only language they understand. Clearly, that's been working very well for you thus far. And I'll give you a sparing touch. So I'll clear either 2 hit points or 2 stress.
Thank you very much. He's going to respond, well, it didn't work well for you the first time, did it? And then he's going to walk away with a smile.
Just turning to the merchants like, well, if the rest of you are ready to go, we apologize for the inconvenience.
We won't have it again.
All right.
It might happen again.
It's so hard playing a stoic character when you're so cute.
So true.
He kind of gets up a little bit, does himself off, and just kind of, I don't know what he does. He just kind of crushes the, like, somehow pops out his chest.
I'll
again.
kneel down to, I am sorry about that.
It's okay. We'll do it next time. Next time we'll
Next
do it.
Mhm.
Next time we got this. We got this. I
Yes.
believe in us next time. Mm-hmm.
I don't
We
have to
can-
believe in me and Cardo, because we actually hit.
All right, let's
And
get a
that-
move on.
It was impressive that you did it. I'm very
right.
proud of you. You did extremely
Good
well.
job, Cardo. He's going to walk past and give him a nice pat on the shoulder before walking back and drearily guarding the cart.
After
You did a
getting
great
pat
job.
on the after getting pat on the back, he just kind of like chuckles. This is awkward. As he walks off.
Who's the
Uh,
Castier is the merchant with the falcon?
Castier is the falcon, yes.
I'm gonna ride closest to them.
All right. Okay. So at this point, we're going to take a 10-minute break. And we'll be back in 10 with more adventure in the Sablewood. Congratulations on kicking your first monster's ass.
Woo!
Woo!
I enjoy being
Yay!
fast.
Oh, if everyone would
fun.
mute while we're in there. So, yeah. All right. Bye, everybody. See you back in 10. Hello and welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone got a little bit of rest, a little time away from the camera. Loosen up. All right. Thank you all. And let's get back into it. The mountain crabs dealt with. The caravan gets back on the move without lingering any longer. Everyone is very effusive in their thanks, especially Bliss, who promises he will speak with the Sable Sinecure about getting a bonus added into your pay. Although, with the look he shoots at Kato, that might be with an exception. Since you're going to be traveling for a bit longer, you have time for a short rest now. So, on your character sheets at the top on the right side, you'll find a button that says downtime.
Mm-hmm.
Clicking on it, you can see a list of the actions you can perform during a short rest. They are tend to wounds, clear stress, repair armor, and prepare. Each of you may do 2 of these. Note that if you prepare together, there is a bonus. So if each of you would briefly describe what you're doing, we'll get right to it.
So I didn't take any damage during that, which is very nice. Yeah, so I'll do a prepare. I think I'm just, doing a check-in with all the merchants, like being very like courteous and polite with all of them, like checking the checking the wagons, checking all the supplies. And once that's all clear, I'll take a second and I'll sit down and I have like a little water skin, and I just will wash the soot off my hand. And if anyone's watching, they would see like it comes off, but like the skin of their left palm is like a little bit red. So they're just tending to that.
All right.
Fair enough.
Since you prepare, you get a hope.
Grim is kind of gone back to where he had first been found as a stowaway in the cart, and you see him kind of just taking off his armor and repairing the gouges and slices that the crabs had caused. And he seems to be keeping to himself, as he tends to do.
Okay.
You would see Alfira just tending to the giant dent in their chassis. So they're going to so they are tending wounds, and we'll roll a d4 healing. That is a 1, annoyingly. So that's cool. I gain an HP back.
Okay.
The way they do this is they it's a little strange. So what they do is that they kind of reach into their pouch, pull out some like glue, effectively, like made out of sap and berries, kind of rub it together and get a effectively something that looks a little bit like a plunger, and stick the glue on them and just kind of suctions it back out. Process looks weird as hell. And with the doom, it sticks back. It's fully circular again, and puts the stick away, rips off like the patch of glue, effectively, puts it back in his bag, and hangs out with Bliss.
I gotta play a druid.
I love druids. They're so fun.
Kato is going to tend to his wounds and kind of just bandage up the hand that was pinched earlier with a scarf that's on his wrist that was given to him by Grim. That is also 1d4. Oh, 4. Sweet.
Sorry, you weren't done. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, thank. You said that we get 2 things to do for downtime.
Yeah, you
First.
sure do.
After that, he's going to go up to Aquila, sorry, and just try to figure out what went wrong. I'm sorry. What could I have done better?
Well, you were distracted. Yes, that's what you said happened.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that happens to the best of us. But God, how do I give you advice to not be distracted? You're doing the best you can. I'm sorry I was short with you. I'm a little on edge with the stowaway we've suddenly hired.
He seems alright. I mean, he helped a lot in the last fight.
He seems all right. Yes, that's the thing. You're doing fine. Just try to stay focused. I don't know what normally helps you to do that. I get the sense you're not entirely sure either.
Honestly, it depends.
Have you ever
Alright.
tried Adderall?
Sure.
Where did you come from?
I
What's-
sneak.
I don't like that. Don't do that.
I prepared some
Oh,
tea
one
for
of my
all of
best
you if you'd like
teachers.
some. Would you like some tea? Would
Thank
some
you,
tea?
Alfira,
Here's
and I'll
some
take it and
medical-
just hold it and not drink it.
Water. Is it water again?
I don't know. I think it's tea. There are leaves in it. I think that's how you make tea. I don't know what you human people. No, not human.
Well, half.
Flesh people like. I do my best. I can't taste, but I do my best with your food and your water.
Thank you,
I'm pretty
Alfira.
sure this has dirt in it.
Thank
What?
you, Boulder. As he
Kato,
takes a sip of the tea.
Kato, if I may ask, is there anything on your mind? Is there anything troubling you?
Not really. I'm just not sure how long it's going to take us to get there.
Right. Question for Sarah. How long have we been traveling at this point?
You've been traveling for a day and a half. You've got another half day.
Okay.
Well, I hope this goes quickly because as much as I love your company, I do have better things to attend to.
Right. May I have a word with you, Grim?
Do I have a choice?
No.
Perfect.
All right. I'm going to very gently pull Grim aside. Look, we don't like each other. That's fine. You're being compliant, and I appreciate that. As to what you saw, Alfira and Kato don't know anything about that, and I would very much prefer to keep it that way.
As you're walking away, you see the smug smile he's been kind of holding around as he goes around fighting just drops completely as it's back into a cold, neutral stare. He says, "Oh, I know. And I don't really care that much, if I'm being honest. We all have a couple skeletons, angels in our closet. It's just fun." As he puts on a brief smile before it drops back to the cold, neutral stare. "I'll keep your secret, blah, blah, blah. I just don't want to go to jail. And if I have to dob someone in, may as well be you, right?"
I'd like to make one thing clear. You've agreed to help us so that we do not turn you in, but I'm letting you know right now that if you cost me my friends, I think I could easily find another reason for the authorities to have a problem.
Huh. You know what's curious?
Hmm.
How easy it is to put a hit on someone. And if you know what? Never mind. Let's go. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my maybe dirt, maybe tea, and let's have a great travel together, shall we? As he gives you a smile and then prances back until, and then after maybe like 3 or 4 footsteps, it just goes to like a cold, neutral, like saunter.
I don't want to have a problem.
Neither do I, he says as you watch him pour out the tea
Perfect.
and then gets back into the carriage.
And I'll give it a minute and then also return. Just neutral.
Meanwhile, me and Kato are just talking, just like, it's not that I don't. This food to me is disgusting. Like, I can't drink it, I can't eat it, but I'm expected to cook it. What am I supposed to do? It's the most infuriating thing, because if they don't like it, they take it out on me. But then they asked me to do it for them. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's no logic to it. It's just water. I don't know. You drink it. You drink it, you eat it. Where does it eat? Where does it go? Where does it go?
You had a master
Whoa.
before, didn't you, Alfira?
Goes in this way. It comes out. Well, it comes out 2 ways. Sometimes both at the same time.
What?
Real.
Really? Does it come out as the same thing, or does it change?
Akila's walking away again. They come back. They're like it literally is like nope.
How does it? Well, I've seen.
I hated that the second I said it.
It's fully on you, buddy.
So that's what it is. I've always wondered what comes out of animals.
Marvelous. All right. So we'll pull the camera slowly away from that. You travel another half day, following the path and the light of the Fire Falcon. Eventually, you make it to the Eyrie, the largest cliff in the Titan Steppes. This massive stone tower, surrounded by its smaller cousins nearby, rises up beyond the canopy. Looking up, you can see wooden buildings, homes, shops, outhouses, etc., all attached to the sides of the stone. Carved pathways upward, interspersed with wooden bridges, lead up to the buildings and beyond, all the way up the side. Hanging below the pathways are nets, presumably to catch people that fall from the path. There are other nets strung out between the pillars, possibly for climbing, possibly for catching flying creatures. All of the nets are ragged and torn to some extent. At each level upward, there is a crane for the transportation up and down the Eyrie of things too large to make it up the path, such as your wagons. Each wagon will have to be taken up a series of levels to the top by these cranes. A long and laborious endeavor, but one which, thankfully, your contract doesn't require you to help out with. When you arrive, a couple of dwarves from the lowest level come down to greet you. They are ruddy-faced and jovial, with more unkempt facial hair than you've ever seen, and they introduce themselves as Rust and Rutabaga. Rust begins to speak with Bliss, and together they get his wagon into position to be craned up the first level. Rutabaga goes to Zora and begins negotiating for some of her product immediately. It looks like there's going to be a bit of waiting during this trip to the area. Is there anything you'd like to do while you wait?
Yes. Sorry, I do my character would really like to talk to Bliss at some point, be it on the journey on the way over here or right now. But yeah, at some point I'd really like to go over to Bliss after we've like killed the crabs and just be like, so you, hello, miss, or sir, what are your pronouns?
He, yes.
He, so sorry.
It's all right.
You mentioned that we could possibly get a raise, but money has no real value to me. But I'm wondering if by chance you have, say, something of healing, perhaps of great healing. Do you have anything like that in your possession that can heal someone who's gravely ill?
Well, are they made of scrap?
Um, I don't. I don't think so. I think it's more flesh and
Well,
bone.
if they're not made of scrap, I don't think I have anything to help them.
Okay. Do you
But if they are made of scrap, I have a lot to help them, actually.
really? Oh, that's nice. Um, do you know anyone who does?
Hmm. Maybe someone who lives in the Erie, but no one in the caravan.
Hmm. Thank you so much. Sorry to disturb you. I waddle away.
Oh, no problem. Oh my gosh, you're so cute when you walk.
Thank you.
Would any of the rest of us heard that?
I'm not hiding it, so sure.
Yeah, I see no reason not to.
Yeah. If I'm nearby, Alfira, who are you looking to take care of?
My creator.
Oh,
He's become very ill recently, and he's a keeper of one of the many spires here in the Sablewood, and he can't leave because it's his duty to stay there, and so he tasked me, his caretaker, to go and look for something to go and heal him. And it's been a long time, and I'm a little worried, and I just need to find something that can, you know, cure them of their ailment.
right. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, once I'm allowed back home, I know quite a few very talented healers. My mother is, in particular, being one. If you don't find someone in the interim, once the people at home see the error of their ways and allow me back in, I would be more than happy to help you.
Oh, thank you. You just have to kill that evil man, right?
Uh,
The one who.
well, I'm not one for violence. She,
Of course not.
you know, she. I don't know. I don't know why she attacked me, but I had to defend myself. But
Of course, of course.
it was all
We did on the road just now. We defended ourselves.
of course, just like that. Yes, it was all a misunderstanding.
Of course.
Mhm.
Well, thank you so much. It would really mean a lot if once you ascended and beat him up and won and did good wherever you're from and got some good healing stuff. I could really, really use it.
You've been nothing but lovely to us so far. It's the least I can do.
Thank you.
Hey, Grim,
That's my name.
earlier you mentioned when we got to the city that you wanted to that you had to go do some business. If you wouldn't mind me being so bold, what kind of business are you doing?
Oh, killing.
Ah, okay.
As you see, he usually, I actually haven't even given a half decent description of Grim, but he's basically very lanky, tall, sits around 6'3", has this like mop of white hair that darkens to black on the edges, and the whites of his eyes are like pitch black, and then his pupils are black as well, and then the irises themselves are like this bright goldish color. And then he usually wears a long sleeve shirt, and as he pulls up his sleeve from the top of his hand, spiraling along his forearm and then up to his shoulder blade, there's like a intricately designed like assassin's tattoo, like guild, that kind of symbolizes where he's from. It says, "Oh, essentially I was raised to be the killing machine, so that's what I've been doing." Sort of like how Althea is designed to uh look after their master, and they seem to be doing a pretty shit job, but we can all congratulate them.
Never really thought of it that way.
Yeah. Being able to teleport to shadows and, stuff like that. He, walks into, out of your eyesight and then appears on the same side he'd walked out of. It's all pretty nifty.
That was awesome.
Yeah, how do you think I keep disappearing whenever I walk behind you? I'm a lot better at night,
I
though.
barely
It's not
even
as much
noticed.
Yeah, I didn't think you would, but I appreciate the compliment. And I'd see you've put my scarf to good use.
Yeah, it's really nifty. Just lifts up his hand and starts to look at it.
Well,
Kind
I'm
of stretchy
glad.
though.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll get better, I think. Sometimes it seems a bit hopeless, but Either way, I'm gonna do a bit of stretching before we have to go into the city, because I am almost 100% sure someone's not gonna like me being there. And yeah, as he kind of walks over to the side, and you see him stretching his arms, doing some sort of routine he usually does.
All right. Anything else before we move up the Erie?
Nothing here.
All right. The climb up the Erie is arduous and treacherous, but at each level you get a rest as the merchants ply their wares to the eager inhabitants of the buildings attached to the sides of the rock. You meet a lot of colorful characters along the way. The Titan Steps seems to attract eccentrics, or maybe after living for so long on the side of a giant rock, one simply becomes eccentric naturally. Ascending past the canopy is a dramatic event. It is easy to become overwhelmed by the sunlight that the leaves of the trees have kept from you for weeks now. The air up here is fresh and clean, and the winds are high and frequent, making the last 40 feet of travel to the top by far the most harrowing part of the journey. But when you reach the top of the Erie, you find a small and compact village made of wood and stone up there. The construction is much higher quality than what you witnessed on the way up. Surrounding the top of the stone tower is a network of nets, better maintained than those on the way up, but still in rough repair. Mayor Peg, a Galapa, what's the turtle person, wearing luxurious clothing, meets you at the ridge where the wagons are being brought up. Welcome. I am happy you've made it all here safely. Come, we will provide you with water to refresh yourselves, and perhaps a light salad? Our rooftop gardens produce more than we need, and we're happy to share.
I
I'm
don't
sorry
want it.
to interrupt, but do you have actual tea? Like that one that comes in a little bag and you put it in the water and then it tastes
Alfira's
nice?
right here.
We have tea.
And
I don't care.
We have tea, and it
It's
is
all the same to me.
good tea. We have good tea.
that sounds lovely. I
She
would love to
leads you-
My
partake in
tea's
the
better.
actual tea.
Yes,
She leads you to the courtyard of the Eyrie, the only clear spot in a village that is otherwise maximizing the use of every cubic foot of space. There are many well-dressed people there, Galapas, fairies, clanks, even the occasional human or halfling. They've clearly gathered to begin trading once the wagons are in place, but they're more than happy to welcome you with cheerful smiles and the promised refreshments, including some absolutely delightful tea. How do you enjoy the welcome now that you've made it all the way to the top?
You see absolute catharsis when Grim gets his hands on an actual cup of tea. It's just
Aquila is thriving in the sunlight. This is where they're meant to be, and they felt very almost naked without it, without being in brightness. So I think they would just find a quiet, close to a cliff's edge to just sit and soak it all in.
Beautiful.
Grim is the opposite. He is in the darkest corner he could find, sipping on his tea in
This is our bond.
absolute ecstasy.
I think Kato, like a kid in a candy store, just as fast as he was admiring the view, thinking about how he's come so far from home, to just asking the nearest, like the closest person, I love salad's good and all, but do you got any meat?
Mint?
No,
We've
meat.
got plenty of mint here. Let me bring you mint. I've
No,
picked it
like
fresh from my garden myself.
no, like cow, pig, meat.
Mayor Peg
Ooh.
like looks up, like cranes her neck to look up at you, and says, "Do you see any cows up here?"
Good point. Good.
I kind of waddle over to Kato, just like, if you want meat, I can find us some. I'm very good tracker, and I could find us some meat if you'd like. Are you okay?
Yeah, just kind of hungry.
So I don't know what that's like, but
I have
I'll
rutabaga
definitely.
casserole.
We're not talking to you.
Oh,
God
hey.
damn!
Damn, bro, just caught a stray.
I'm being helpful. I'm being helpful right now.
That's
You're
so-
not.
I just caught a stray. What on the chin?
Jesus Christ! I was so
Mayor.
politely brutal.
Would you like me to find you some meat?
Jesus Christ!
Just at the, just like kind of feeling bad a little bit at the moment.
Oh, did I do
Just
something wrong?
it's no.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I offered them the tea they offered me.
He just kind of looks down at Althea and just goes, "Thank you, Boulder, but it's okay." And he looks to, what was the turtle's name again? I'm sorry.
That is the mayor. She is named Peg.
Peg. I'll try the rutabaga casserole.
Wonderful. I made it myself.
I'm sure you did.
Who did you? Okay. You
We're
and
all
your
a little
food.
sassy.
I can make casserole as well.
Your rutabaga. What even is it?
He begrudgingly takes a bite just to be nice.
It's terrible.
It's just
After the first bite, you'll feel
Do I-
like your waistline get a bit heavier as Grim pops out into your peripheral vision and says, "I gave you something to help. It's not much, but I carry it around every now and then." And you'd see there's like a small satchel, and it's like dried meats and stuff he's like procured through his adventuring.
again, like a kid in a candy store, just looks at that and just goes, "Thank you."
I expect something back, of course. I'm purely transactional.
God damn.
What do you need?
What do you have?
He starts looking through his.
Oh, don't worry. Let's just say you owe me a
True
favor
story.
this time around.
Okay, just
And then he
Thanks,
walks
that.
out of your peripheral vision and he is gone.
so. Do I have to roll anything to try and like swallow down the yeah, this tastes good, Peg.
Roll deception.
Yes, absolutely. You may make a roll for that. That is a presence roll.
All right. Just double checking to see if there's anything. Nope. Okay. Okay, that's a 9, and that's a okay. So that's a 15 with hope.
Hope. Take a hope.
Oh wait, no, 16 with hope.
16. All right, you put on a beautiful performance, and she thinks that you think that her rutabaga casserole is absolutely delightful.
This is delicious.
Oh, I'm glad you think so. I can get you more.
That's fun. I'm full.
Mm,
Really.
It is very filling, yes.
Mm-hmm. Just the second she walks away over the edge. Just
Oh
Oh.
no. And it is around then when disaster, as it is prone to do, strikes. The crane at the top of the stone pillar fails to unhook from Herrick's cart properly when it swings back, and it is pulled into the cart belonging to Bliss. Herrick himself desperately climbs to the top of the wagon to attempt to manually unhook it, but his effort proves ineffective as the crane's arm, all unknowing, stretches farther. Bliss's wagon topples on its side. There's a collective gasp from the residents of the Eyrie. Articles of scrap metal fall with a clatter over the side, and a moment later, Herrick follows, screaming a high-pitched scream. Anyone who rushes to the edge is relieved to see that both Herrick and the majority of the scrap have been saved from a titanic fall by the rope nets. The metal gleams and glitters in the sunlight, and Herrick is visibly crying with fear. What do?
I'm immediately rushing, and it like, how far down is he?
It's only about 5 foot down. So
Okay, then I'll just like skid down the cliffside and like try to like grab onto a rock so I can like offer a hand. And this isn't the goblin.
he is indeed the goblin.
He is the goblin. Okay, good. I can carry him.
All right. You can go ahead and make an agility roll for that.
Okay. Oh, my agility's good. What am I nervous about?
Finally.
Oh. Okay.
That's what you're nervous about.
I keep mixing up in my head which one I made which, but that is a 6 with fear.
Okay. You scrabble down the side to reach out a hand, and you find yourself just off balance and not falling into it yourself, but not really able to help Herrick out.
Yeah. I think
Grim
the hand that I'm holding onto the rock with is my burnt one.
Mhm.
So I like inadvertently like hit like something.
So
gets agitated.
did the carriage like clatter to the ground and explode everywhere or something?
It is still complete. It just has stuff spilled out of it.
Oh, okay.
And that metal, that's shiny scrap metal, is glittering like the brightest glitter in this sun as it hangs out in the net.
You see a disgruntled. Oh, yep, you go.
Oh yeah, the people of the Eyrie are panicking and screaming, and people are starting to rush towards the side.
This might be too late, and let me know because I just remembered I have it. But I have my prayer dice that I could potentially add to that roll.
Yeah, you can if you like.
Okay. So I rolled this at the beginning of the session. So do I use that number?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Oh, but it would still be with fear, wouldn't it? Because that was the higher. Yes. Okay, so never mind.
Okay.
Let me actively make this worse. Let's not do that. Never mind.
You see a large sigh come from Grimm's face before he ducks into a shadow and then reappears in a shaded part of the net where like bits of scrap are, and you see him just like climbing around pretty deftly, grabbing bits of fallen scrap metal. He doesn't enjoy himself doing this at all.
Mayor Peg is shouting encouragement at you. Good, yes, bring the scrap. It is important. She doesn't seem to care about her.
I'll go to jail if I don't.
I'll like step onto the net and like try to like grab Herrick.
Okay, you can make another athletics roll for that.
Okay. because I was trying to cling to the wall before, but now like seeing that that's not working, I'm like, okay, fine. So I'll like try to actually like walk on the net.
Hmm.
God damn it. Okay, well, okay, so that's a 7 with hope.
You get a hope.
You get a
I'm
hope.
I'm already at max hope.
Oh, well, then I'm afraid that roll is kind of useless for
Could
you.
I actually
Oh.
no, I don't have any hope. I can't even I do. I have a hope. I can give you advantage.
Yay.
I just say "But any day now, you can don't put your hand like no, that's a loose rock.
The
I
snarkiest
love that's you
action
giving
ever.
me. Okay, I'm trying this again.
Help just gives you advantage. That means you get to add a d6.
D6 on that.
Okay, to the 7.
Mhm.
Okay. So wait, that's not the hope. This is the hope. That's a 5. So 12 with hope.
Excellent. All right, so you are able to clamber to Herrick and get him pulled up onto your back and climb up. As
Good job, buddy.
so you
Thank you.
rescued the little goblin.
And I'll set him down. Just are you all right?
Ah, the Ooh, I that was thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Your
Of course.
name is Aquila, right?
It is. Yes.
Yes. You are wonderful, Aquila. Thank you.
Oh.
I think I may faint now.
Oh no. And I'll like have a hand behind his head. Oh, okay.
Oh, we're doing this.
I'll like catch him.
Marvelous.
Are there any like visible wounds, or is he like okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
Just scared.
I'll like look at Castier, just like, can you
Oh, of course.
yeah, there you go. There's your coworker.
I don't know how much scrap Grim has acquired during this time. He's just kind of idly picking stuff up.
Marvelous. So you are grabbing the scrap, this glittering, beautiful scrap.
Light.
It sparkles like glitter.
I hate it.
And so you are pulling up, and as you are getting over the side, once more, a scream erupts from across the rock. Yes, and back at the courtyard, a fairy begins to hammer a brass bell in a rhythmic warning. A cry goes up from Mayor Peg. Everyone, take cover. A buzzing, thrumming noise starts at the edge of your awareness and quickly grows to a loud, in-your-face sort of noise as a flicker fly, a giant reptilian insect the size of a large horse with 2 sets of razor-sharp wings, and one of the world's deadliest natural predators, heads towards the shiny, sparkling nets that have attracted it.
I think that's neat.
I hate it.
And we are back into combat.
I'm starting to think that prison was a better alternative.
We can always, you know.
You don't get to speak.
That is still on the table.
You're a really good person.
Yeah, I like it. There, it says on my sheet that Alfir is trying to make him a good person. It's just not working.
You're a really good person. Never forget that. You're a really good person.
You should ask.
I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in all of us that we can truly save these people and kill this thing so we can get, well, you all can get your money. I don't know. I'll just get some rocks. But it'll be fun.
How close is this flicker fly to like me?
It is at far range at this moment.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to tell you all right now, I'm useless. He has to get a bit closer.
You said it, not me. I'm going to
I hate you.
It doesn't respond to that. I'm gonna try another bolt beacon.
All right. Go ahead and give me a roll.
Ooh. Okay. 13 with hope.
13 with hope.
Oh, you did it! Great job.
Swear to God.
All right. Describe for me this this magic that you're doing.
Yeah, so just this ball of like white hot fire, like sunlight appears in their hands and they just like send it out. So this is math. 14 damage.
Hell yeah, good stuff.
Nice.
All right.
I really can't. Actually, I can do one thing. Actually, never mind. I'm still useless.
All right. So your hot ball of magic runs into this creature, and it buzzes in surprise and heads straight for you.
Mhm.
And so it is now in close range.
Now I can do things. I am going to do Rain of Blades. You're gonna watch as it's like everything's like sparkling and like light and ill and yuck, and so we're gonna change that. As you see like all the shadows coming from like nearby buildings gather around him as they like conjure into this like almost like 12 different black daggers, and they're gonna shoot out at the what's the weird lizard bug thing?
It's called a flicker fly.
Well, it's there to try and stab the shit out of that flicker fly. So I have to make a spellcast roll. Oh, that's actually like halfway decent. So that is a 15 with hope.
A 15 with hope. All right. So your rain of blades comes down.
And then okay, and then if they get hit by it, which they have, they become vulnerable. That's just what it says. I don't know if
All
that's
right.
like an effect. So I'm gonna quickly roll my damage. Great. That is 14 damage. Oh, sorry, 15 damage with the +1.
All right, 15. Okay, so you have done some damage to it. It is clearly unhappy about this. Remind me, did you roll with fear or hope? I can't remember.
Hope.
Damn it. Curses.
I am also going to attack.
All right.
Hell yeah. Get him,
And
Althea.
punch it. I run up and punch this motherfucker. And that is a 13 with fear, I believe.
13 with fear. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you 13 will do it. So go ahead and give me a damage roll.
Will do. $25.
25. Okay.
Big fist.
Okay, it is going to spend a stress to have that with its uncanny reflexes. Okay. All right. I'm going to take a move now. There are 3 action tokens on the board. The Flicker Fly has a feature called Relentless. It can move 3 times in one GM action with all these 3 tokens. So you guys are about to get hit.
Oh. What if we
Get
didn't,
her.
though?
What if what?
What if we didn't, though?
Well, we'll see what the dice say. So
I'm tiny.
We'll
Can it just swing over me?
Just
we'll take our
calculates.
first action. The Flicker Fly is attacking Aquila because it's still focused on them.
Yep.
Okay. That is 20 to hit.
That does indeed hit.
Yes.
Kado, would you be a dear and stop Aquila from dying?
I was about to say.
Well, we don't know damage yet.
I'll
Just gathering my dice.
Oh
boy.
god.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's 14.
Oh,
Okay, that does pass my major threshold.
Kado's going to
I can take
be a
it.
shield. Okay.
I mean,
okay.
If it doesn't pass your severe, then it's still just the major.
yeah. I mean, whatever you want to do, but I will be okay if you don't want to waste this.
That's fine. I mean, I've only got one stress on.
All right, whatever you want to do.
It's the start of the fight. It's the start of the fight.
Yeah, we're good. You're good.
We're chilling.
Okay.
So I'm taking it, or are you doing something?
Or taking it.
I'm taking
You
it.
gotta,
Okay,
You gotta eat the damage.
cool.
All right. After that, it moves in for a wing attack with its sharp wings against Grim. It's going to make an attack, and its roll is 14.
That is a hit on me.
All right. And that is 14 on the damage as well.
14 on the damage. I will eat that. That's fine.
Okay. The wing is sharper than anything you've ever encountered in your life. It slices into you very painfully.
Ah, somehow this feels like karma.
And with the final action taken, Kado's big, so it's going to go for Kado.
Bring it on, come on.
21 for the hit roll.
Fuck.
You
Bring
got
it on.
this. I believe in you.
It's just evasion, right?
Yeah.
So 6, yeah.
Okay. Right. So that's 16 on the damage.
Okay, so that's 2 hit points. That hits my major. Yeesh.
Okay. All right, so you take major damage. All right, so I'm going to spend a fear token to add 2 more action tokens to the board.
All right. This is the boss fight, clearly. Jesus. Well, if does anyone want to do something before I do something?
Oh no, it's still my go.
Oh, it's still
yeah,
your
it's
go.
still Sarah's
Sweet,
go.
awesome, that's great. Yep, send it.
Sarah's like,
Honest.
actually, sorry, 1 second.
Actually,
It's part of just a 1 second.
so this massive creature, this giant insect, is shimmering in the light before you, and its movements become sort of jerky and hypnotic as it floats and buzzes around in front of you. I spend another fear for this move, which puts me at 0 fear. So all creatures within far range must make a reaction roll with instinct.
With instinct, you say?
So you all need to make an instinct roll for me.
Oh, you mean
Okay.
one of my best stats? Hey.
Let's go.
Now that I've said that, I'm gonna
Same.
like dog shit.
That is a 17 with hope. Sorry, 18 with hope.
Okay, take a hit. And you are all right.
I got a 10 with fear
10 with fear.
because
All
I
right.
got cocky.
I
I'm
got
loving my Witcher dice right now.
a 13 with hope.
13 with hope. Okay, so anyone who was under 15. The flickerfly is hidden from you until you
Right.
mark your next hit point.
I
So,
got a 14 with hope.
okay.
Oh no.
So
So
I
and-
can't see it?
As well, the flickerfly learns a fear that you have.
Oh god.
So, if you would
Okay.
please tell me the fear that the flickerfly learns. This is
Oh.
only for those who rolled lower than 15.
Oh, there's so many options is the thing.
Just say grim.
No, I'm not scared of you, please.
All right then.
Do you want
I'm
to
a-
go first?
I'm a literal fucking angel. No,
Real.
Such a kind angel.
yeah, I mean, I'll give
that's-
you the main one, which is never being allowed to go back home,
Mm-hmm.
never making up for what I did.
Okay. What other fears do we have?
I think
for
I'm the
me,
only one
it's
who
my-
failed it. Oh,
Oh, I also failed it. It was for people who got below a 15.
Yep.
Am I
Then
the
yeah,
only one?
I fail. Greatest fear, going back home, Master Jed. That's my greatest fear. I was too late. I failed. What is my purpose if I fail? I'm useless.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Poor guy.
For me, my greatest fear was Kyle's greatest fear is that he'll never find his mother and never see her again.
No.
fuck, we
I,
got
mean, I
real.
was gonna say
Oh.
clowns, but like, alright.
Well, you didn't fail it, so you don't get to go.
There was
go
no
to
way I
therapy.
could have succeeded. Even if I had rolled a 12, I could not have succeeded.
Damn.
Oh god. Could have rolled
All
doubles.
right.
That would have been a success.
True.
Yeah, just do that next time.
Just
I'll just
honestly,
crit.
it's
I'll just
still
crit
issue
next
on
time.
Device's part.
Just crit,
Literally.
dude.
Just crit.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
crit. I'll just crit, guys. Yeah. It'll be easy.
Why would you not have succeeded? I'm confused. I mean, you can get up to 24 on this die.
Yeah. Because it's a
Sorry,
combined
brother.
total. He's been rolling
Oh, it's
D8s the whole
combined
time.
total.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
an idiot. I am so sorry.
Oh my
You
god,
rolled
I've
a bunch
also been doing that wrong this entire time.
Oh my you rolled 2d12s and combined the total.
Yeah.
I hate that this is happening on stream.
Well,
Buddy.
I
And-
watched the how to play video before we
Uh,
started. I want
same.
That's why I've been rolling
so-
dog shit. Oh my god.
Oh my
Sorry about
God.
that. That is a I re-rolled because I moved my dice and I don't remember the numbers. That is a 20. Still
Oh,
low.
then you're all right.
Thank God someone else can see it. Oh.
Can we just edit that out? Can we just cut that out?
Yeah, right?
Put that out of the mod. Put that out of the mod.
What happened? What
This
happened?
is live, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, you saw nothing.
I'm genuinely so embarrassed. God.
Oh, no wonder I'm
But
the
you
only
only
one that's
add
been
them if
consistently
it's-
hitting
you only-
things.
You only add them if it's a stat roll, right? Not if it's just a regular.
No, you always have them.
You always add them.
Always add them?
Have you
Okay.
guys? Oh my lord!
Because what I've been saying is like I've just been
Yours.
saying whatever the higher one was, and then with that
Oh no.
No,
Same.
it's total.
I've been adding like the additional things. I just haven't been adding them together.
Oh
Same.
lord.
Ugh.
Well.
Hey Matthew Mercer, maybe this is a bad example. Hey Matt, I know you're watching.
I know you're watching this, Matt.
Yeah,
Great game. Great game.
definitely
Okay.
happening.
Christ, man.
Anyway,
do we have the reins again, or are you still on your DM shit?
Let's see. I used a token for that, so I've got one. No, I've used all my actions. So yeah, it's your turn.
Awesome. Considering half the party's blind, he's going to like, oh, do I actually have to make this easier? And then he is going to cast Shadowbind So I have to make a spell cast against the enemy within close range. If it succeeds, they get temporarily pinned by shadowy tentacles and they get restrained. So it's a +1, and that is a that's a 20 flat with hope.
Excellent. Take a hope, and
You see you see the shadows like from each of the party members kind of draw into like this pool, and then these tentacles kind of come out and grab it, like hunkering its wings behind its back, and then slams it to the ground. As he's going like, all right, well that's one, and then he's going to do a small flourish with his daggers and slice.
All right.
So that is honestly not great. It is a 11 with hope.
Well, take a hope, but sadly, you do not get through its chitin.
All right. Well, I did my part. Please don't be blind.
I believe Alfira is not blind because...
Correct.
Is it we can't
punch
see it until it hits us? Is that what
you can't see it until you take some damage, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, do I get to punch you in the face on purpose?
Try me.
We're all friends still, right?
Just
Where did it go?
Besties.
it's right there. Do you see those black tentacles there? I don't know if it being restrained no longer like if ends that condition or if that's just something that stays. Okay. I did my best. I'm a rogue man.
That is. I'm just gonna do this either. I'm so afraid of doing this wrong again. So, I rolled a 3 and a 5.
Okay.
On my 2 dice. So I add them together.
Yes.
Yes. So 8 plus your
Okay,
modifiers.
Wow. I've been playing a whole different game, y'all. So 8 plus 1. That's a 9.
9. All right. With hope or fear?
Oh, that's with hope.
Okay. Take a hope. But alas, this creature is not phased by your attack, even restrained as it is.
I'm just so afraid because my friends can't see anything.
It's scary, but honestly, it's not that much of a difference.
But Grim has it restrained now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's restrained.
So if Grim has like pointed out roughly where it is, then I'm just gonna throw the returning blade in that general direction. It's pretty big.
Sure. Yeah, you can. I'll allow you to make an attack. It'll be at disadvantage. Disadvantage means that you also roll a d6 and subtract.
Could I give advantage to cancel that out? Or
Do you want to spend hope and help? In
yeah,
some way?
I've got plenty of hope to spare.
Cool. Thank you.
I'll just
And
be
now that
like,
I know how
where
to...
where I'm pointing, there, right there.
I've got you, yes.
Look
And now
to
that
the
I know
left.
how to
You can
play
do
the
it.
game.
You
How did I
can
know-
do it.
Oh, crit!
Let's go!
One.
Yeah. Plus,
All right, with a crit,
with the crit.
you clear. Shut up. You clear a stress.
Took you a second for the gears to turn.
Clear a stress. Get a hope. And you automatically hit.
Okay, well, I'm already at max hope and I have no stress. So.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I'm the one that's been burning through my hope and stress. All this like teleporting and stuff has been like making my stress get pretty high.
Yeah.
all right. So since you rolled a crit, your damage is the total of your damage dice plus your roll.
Okay. So total of the damage die, 8 plus 8. If someone could do that for me, that'd
16.
be lovely. Thank you. And then 16, 17, 28.
Ooh, a good hit.
Woo.
See, I told you
Solid.
could do it.
All right. It's
You're
going to-
doing it.
it's going to
The
I'm
power of
playing the
friendship
game
and me
correctly.
actually literally pointing at it.
Yeah, so the returning blade is just gonna like it's like spinning, and it just like finds the creature's abdomen or something, and just I don't see it, but I'm assuming see like a spray of blood or something.
Yeah, there's a spray of well, it's not blood, it's bug juice.
Yeah, bug juice.
Mm.
And just blade comes back to me, just got you.
Nice.
Is it still our go?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Boulder, you want to try something?
Yeah.
All right. I pick up Alfira, and
Just huck him.
I'm going to full throttle fastball special it right in that in that general direction,
Awesome.
and all the while saying, "Here comes the pitch." Adding +1 to that
You see
roll.
Grim. You see Grim in front and saying, "Hey, bada bada bada."
All right, so you are
This is what you two should have been the ones to do this. I don't know why I tried to do that.
Yeah.
so you spend
could
3
still
hope
do
for the
it.
tag team and 1 hope for the
Plus-
experience.
Yep.
All right, now you both get to roll your attack.
All right. So
I got an 11 with hope.
Okay.
I got a 12 with hope.
Okay. All right. So I am sad to tell you that does not the creature's difficulty. So once again, you are shot putted at the creature and bounce off.
Just wait. Was I supposed to roll that with disadvantage? Because I still can't see.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Shit.
We miss even more.
Fuck. No. What sucks is that technically this is a better roll, but it's with fear.
Oh,
Wow.
No. Advantage just gives you
Oh, that's
D6
right. It's
to track.
D6. Huh.
we're unlearning D&D, folks.
Forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Forgot.
there's a lot of
Sorry.
habits to get rid of.
Truly.
Okay, so that's -2. So
Okay.
it would.
So whichever one of you, I believe whichever one of you gets the hope. Let me see. I can't remember.
Do we get a hope? Because I'll take a hope because I can heal. If with
The
hope.
PC, whoever's action roll was used gets the hope.
Okay.
Okay.
We went with your roll, so
Then you get hope.
Fantastic. And are you able to spend the 3 hope?
yeah, I already did.
Awesome.
Okay.
So yeah, I
Um,
guess what happens? So you just throw it, and
So it's like-
again,
I throw it, and it's just like, damn it, still can't see the fucking thing.
Akila
You throw me-
managed.
it's like Grim is pointing to where it's at, so you're looking at Grim and accidentally throw it directly at Grim,
Oh,
and it misses
just
them
like-
nearly.
Yeah.
His answer to his answer to Grim is just like, well, she's holy or something.
It doesn't. Oh, you're all equally useless.
All right. I am going to spend a fear token to interrupt, so that I can use these tasty action tokens.
Oh, no.
First action token I'm using to end the restrained condition, so it breaks free of the tentacles.
I tried.
And the next will be it rises up into the air, and its chitin is so sparkly and dazzling, and it breathes out this pink vapor into the air, and it surrounds you. Everyone must make a reaction roll with instinct or be tormented by fearful hallucinations. If your fears are known to the Flickerfly already, you get a disadvantage on this roll.
Awesome. That
Good
is
thing I
a-
know how to roll now.
That is
Yes.
a 20 flat, or actually 21 with hope.
All right, so you're good.
Mama.
I also rolled high.
And then disadvantage.
That's right.
That
So,
wasn't a good look, Aquila.
so you said the
I-
disadvantage means we subtract from the total,
Yes, you roll a d6 and subtract that.
but if it's with fear, that would technically be making it better.
With
No,
fear, it's just the dice that was higher.
Yeah.
Basically, so if you rolled 2 d12s and one of them was 6 and one was 2, and then you rolled the d6 and that was 2, it'd just be it's 6 either way.
Rolling
It
a
doesn't
fear
matter.
doesn't make your roll bad.
Oh, okay.
It's just complicated.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. So in that
I rolled-
case,
Sorry.
no, you go ahead while I do math.
I rolled a 22 with fear.
Good shit.
I rolled a 20 with hope.
Hell yeah.
I got a 6 with fear.
Awesome.
Okay. So anyone who got over a 20, you're good. Anyone who got under a 15, then you mark a stress and lose a hope.
Oh shit.
Ugh. That's not bueno.
Okay. So then it's going to make a slashing attack at Grim. So it slashes out with its wings. Oh, that's a shitty roll. It is a 7.
That misses my evasion.
Okay. Then I've got one more action token to use. It's going to attack. Let's see. Aquila was successful at hitting it, so it's going to attack Aquila.
Yeah.
Just
I've
delete
never wanted
Aquila.
something to hit me more in my life.
It's a 22 to the attack roll.
A 22 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Do you have armor,
I-
Aquila?
Could
I have a thing that gives me a bonus for not wearing armor, but it's not doing me very good.
Awesome. Great.
Can I?
Yep.
Question.
Yeah.
I can't see it technically, so could I? Can I technically still be a shield or not? Because it's when an ally very close to you is going to take damage, you may mark a stress and stand in its way. But technically, I still can't see the damn thing. So would I or would I not be able to do this?
I'm going to lean on the side of rules as written, so we'll say that you can.
Okay. Gotcha. So
Just make
this
that
time I will
multiply
take
value.
I will take the stress for this one.
Okay.
That also means you can see it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And that damage roll is 15.
Okay, so 15. It's -2. And why not? I'll take also another armor slot. Giving that just a 4, so, well, not a 4, but less than 10, so 1 HP.
All right.
For
I am out of action tokens. The shift goes back to you guys.
So
Awesome.
now that.
Well, actually, no, this includes you, Kato. Don't worry.
Okay.
As he's going to walk up to Kato and say, "How about we go again?" As he puts out his hand.
I've got an idea this time. He grabs your hand and slings you towards it.
Fair enough.
Kind of a bit of whiplash, but
I was thinking the same thing. I was just going to stand on the tip of your axe. It was a bit more graceful than
we'll work on it next time.
So that's a tag team, and I'm using my hope. So
Wait, do I have anything I could add to that?
I got doubles. So crit.
All right.
So is that crit for both of us?
It's if you pick yours, then you crits.
I haven't even rolled yet.
2 crits?
But-
That would be crazy.
I get to re-roll this one because I get to re-roll 1s and 2s for not good enough.
That's for damage, not for rolling.
Oh shit, that's my bad. Yep, never mind.
This is to like both of us are rolling to hit him at the moment.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah, so
That
that
would
means we
just be
both
12.
crit. So that's the maximum. So for me, it's plus then my actual damage. Can I do math?
Ooh,
That
yeah.
is 33 from me.
33. Oh, why? Okay, it's going
As
to.
I kind of use the momentum and almost like as I like fly past it, you see like 30 separate little slices going across its carapace and in between its wings and on the kind of membrane that makes up the wings.
Can I argue that I'm using my battle axe in the sense that I'm using him like my battle axe, or would this still be like using it?
You still do the roll as if it were your weapon.
Yeah, you do
Okay.
the roll as if you're
Okay.
good.
Gotcha. So, and we add the modifier as well to that max damage, or
Yes.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's like your total damage dice. So whatever the max damage your axe can do, you add that on top of another damage roll.
okay, so that's 23 plus 2 6s. Plus 12, so that's 35.
Jesus Christ.
So
Okay.
32 plus 35. Hell yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, even with
My-
its uncanny reflexes, that is above its severe threshold. So it is like you've knocked a couple of its legs off. It is twitching and barely in the air at this time.
You see as like he lands, like you see like shadow particles coming off of him.
Ooh.
Nice.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Good one.
That's my thing. I did the tag team. I can try and bind it again if we think that's a good idea. If we want me to use another action slot.
I think
This is an open question.
I was gonna say I have an idea that I kind of wanted to throw out there that I thought would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Kato is going to just back up. My turn. He's going to run and try to jump on top of it.
Oh no.
yes.
Yeehaw,
Yes.
baby! Rodeo.
All right, give me an athletics roll for that.
All right, athletics. Come on. Do you mean agility or?
Yes. Shut up.
Sorry.
I said it right. Shut up.
I'm sorry.
This isn't D&D. We know that.
I don't. I've been playing a whole
Clearly.
different game.
Oh, fuck. That's a 10 with hope.
Okay.
Wait,
So you.
Can I arguably use pick? Well, it wouldn't help Andy. No, I was trying to say, could I use here spend 1 hope and use pick on someone your own size, but it's just +1, so 11 wouldn't probably get me anywhere.
Okay.
I love the negotiations we do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you always got the bargain.
you try to run up on it, jump up on it, and you do not make it. You almost go over the side, but you manage to catch yourself before doing so.
Oh fuck!
That was an action. So who's next?
I mean, is anyone injured? How? Okay, so everybody who's critically injured, I should say. Who's looking rough?
I'm okay.
I mean, I've got 3 out of 7, so I think I can keep going.
All right. Grim, are you fine?
I got 2 out of 6. Sorry.
Same.
Okay, 2 out of 6. Okay, then in that case, just because I can, I'm going to do some magic, and I'm going to cast Conjure Swarm. So what happens is that I'm going to Conjure Swarm, and I'm going to Fireflies, which I'm going to roll the attack. That's a +2. That's not good. That is 6 plus 2. That is an 8 with fear.
All right. So your fireflies.
Okay, there's my stuff.
Sorry.
So your fireflies
Don't worry, it just happened to me as well.
come out and do not manage to swarm the creature. It bats them away.
Damn. So what happens is, because it was like really cool in my head, a bunch of like airway, like my body kind of like juts out a little bit, and like the wind blowing kind of blows through my body in a very harmonical way that sends off a very alluring vibration through the wind that just kind of calls all these fireflies that I come to my palms and I shoot at it, but it bats them away with its wings.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a round now. So the Flitterfly is going to go after Kato with a wing attack.
He can take it.
Aren't I hanging off the ledge?
Yeah, that's why it likes
fun.
you.
Uh-oh.
It's going to, that's a 20 to hit. I'm rolling good on the 2 hits.
That,
All right.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that hits because 6 evasion.
Oh, okay. That's a 24 for a damage roll.
I'm gonna take 2 armor slots. And you said 24?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take 2 armor slots to that and make that a 12. Because that will be a major.
Hell
All
yeah.
right.
As long as that tank's alive, we chillin'. I hope.
I'll keep you alive. I got you.
Stay alive.
Well,
have the
since
right to
you
that.
are sort of in a delicate place, it recognizes you as a favorite target right now, so it is going after you again.
Oh, fuck.
Can I
Yeah.
feel like he's done so much for me. Can I step in front with my shield?
That's a special move. I'm
Oh, I
afraid.
didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, bud.
Yeah, that's a guardian thing.
Yeah, no, that's literally a guardian thing.
Damn.
Well,
know that I wanted to do that.
quick question, in case if I've been messing this. Well, thank you so much. In case if I've been messing this up, is evasion just flat? You're just your evasion, or was I supposed to add that to something
No,
else?
Nope.
evasion's flat.
Okay.
And I
Yeah,
rolled 21, so I'm betting that it probably hits.
you hit me again.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
My 20 cider is hot today. And that's a 16 damage.
Do you have any more armor slots, or are you kind of done?
I'm going to use. Okay, you said 16.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use 2 more armor slots. and take it as a minor.
Jesus.
I'm proud that you're just hanging in there.
Literally.
It's just a Jesus. Ah!
And I have one more attack. Kato.
No.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Sarah. Bring it on.
Weren't you
There's something about you just being like, Kato. It's like so like, it's like, you know what this does.
Come on.
Evil.
Yeah, and that's an
Lower than
18.
6. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm
it's
rolling hot. Rolling
No
hot.
shit.
This suddenly became very dire, and I don't like it.
Isn't it? Only a 12 on the damage this time.
Are you out?
I don't. I.
Please, Carter, stay with us.
What was it? Can I use? I forgot how to use. Is it that you can use stress instead of HP? I can't remember.
No.
No, that's not it. Okay.
It's
It's just.
I think it's. I can't. I think it's like if you reduce to 0, it becomes stress. I'm not sure.
I'm not even going to use the armor slot because no matter what I do, reducing it to 6 will still make it a major because it will be 10.
Yeah.
And that would be 2. So, yeah, I'm
Are you down and out?
I'll end up down. Hold on, let me see if I can... Is there
Generous
anything?
immediate-
Anything? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for making you all wait.
No, you're all good.
No, you're dying. You're
literally dying.
You're trying not to die.
Yeah, I got nada. Shit.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
So,
if it doesn't reach minor, it becomes stress.
yeah, already. I'm down.
All right. Okay, so if you ever mark your final available hit point, you must immediately make a death move. Okay. So there are... where's my thing?
But this doesn't necessarily mean dead.
Right.
Okay.
There are 3 options for your death moves. One is Blaze of Glory. You embrace death and go out in a blaze of glory. Take 1 action, which becomes an automatic critical success, and then cross through the veil of death. 2, avoid death. You avoid death and face the consequences. Roll your hope die. If its value is equal to or under your level, you gain a scar. You also drop unconscious temporarily, but you return to conscious when an ally clears 1 or more of your hit points.
I can do that.
Or, finally, risk it all. Roll your duality dice. If hope is higher, you stay on your feet and clear an amount of hit points and or stress equal to the value of the hope die. If your fear die is higher, you cross through the veil of death. If they tie, you stay on your feet and clear all hit points and stress.
It's up to you, bro. It's your character.
Fucking hell.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
So Blaze of Glory means you definitely die, but you go out well. Avoid death means you definitely don't die, but you're out of combat. Risk it all? Well, it's one way or the other.
What would Cardo
No,
do?
we're not ready to.
Why
He's
would you
not
say
ready to risk it all yet. Well, he's got a mission. No, Laura, I don't know what I have to do. He is going to God, I want to. Nope. No. What was the second option again? I'm sorry, it blanked out.
Second
The
option.
term blanked on my.
Avoid
The second
death.
option is called avoid death. Yes.
Oh yeah, avoid death. He's still got shit to do.
All right. Roll your hope die real quick.
All right. Cake, please. That is an 8.
Okay, so you don't get a scar, but you do drop unconscious and fall into the net, which is it's good that they're getting so much rope because they're going to need to fix these nets.
Okay, I'll go. Are you still going, DM?
Nope, I'm done.
Amazing.
He says that with his 2 fear tokens.
Hold on. I love that. No, yeah, I've got one more. And Kado.
It's terrible.
Okay.
This got so tense so fast.
So fast. So seeing these pincers and claws just drag and stab into this large kind of stalwart, unmovable juggernaut that I've known through these past couple of months finally see fall for the first time. I kick into my true programming and what I am meant to do, which is to keep people alive. I sprint down there. I'll take damage getting down there. But just to get to them and heal them.
Okay.
And
yeah, you've got a healing move?
I do. So I get down there. Do I do anything to get down there?
No, it's close enough. You don't have to make a non-athletics roll.
Thank you, GM. So I go down there, and I just those kind of like harmonic tubes that were playing a kind of percussion melody to attract things, and I'm playing a more mellower, almost lullaby that kind of causes the moss to grow a little bit down to the fingertips of the palm as I press down onto your chest, and through just like my innate programming, like my character doesn't know what they're saying. The conscious isn't even there anymore. They just kind of know what to say because that's what they were built for. And they say, "You will find your mother." And they punch, and they not punch, but they press your chest in. Like
land the final blow and kill you.
You'll find your mother on the other side of death.
Oh God! No, it was so sweet
It's me.
until that.
It was so sweet.
Push my body over the edge.
Yeah. Just like a chest compression, I push down, and what does this spell do?
Doesn't even write it.
Okay. I spend 3 hope. Roll a d4. God damn it. You regain 1 HP.
You're back. Who cares? You're back. You're alive.
You're back.
Fine.
Just after all that, and just like a brief beat pause of just nothing. God damn.
You're okay. You're okay. Oh yeah. We're still in battle, but anytime, dear. Anytime. You're doing great. All right? We got this.
Sorry, were you done?
I'm done.
Okay. So still standing before this thing. I still can't see it, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. But am I still aware of the like general direction where it is?
General, yeah.
Okay. And some of like Akila's spotless clothing, there's like some red stains growing on their chest. Grim. Truce.
There's a blank look on his face, similar to when you relate to let's just kill it.
All right, so I will burn a hope for a tag team.
3 hope. Takes 3 hope.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And I will... Do you have an idea for how you want this to look? Because I was thinking... I don't know what I was thinking.
Tell me your idea, and then I'll tell you my idea.
I was thinking, like, I could send my bolt beacon, like, through your shadows.
Yeah. Yeah, no, me and you're on the same page here.
Cool. All right. So I'm rolling, or we
we
both roll.
both roll.
Right.
Whoever gets the cooler outcome, we get to choose. Cool. Oh my god! If my dice can stop rolling off my desk. What did you get? Because I got good.
I got 9 with hope.
I got 20 with hope.
Okay, let's go with you. Jesus.
All right, you get to mark the hope. 20 definitely hits it. So you both get to roll damage.
Yes, sir.
So I think
yeah.
the light just like I send it so it like skids across the shadow trail, so it's like picking up these like streaks of dark as it's going.
Mm.
You see his eyes have become like this gloomy crimson as he like turns into this blur of shadow following the light.
Nice. I dropped a die. So that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 15 damage.
And that's 19 from me.
15 plus 19. All right. All right. It's been its last stress to half that. It doesn't matter. Okay. So when your combination of darkness and light hits this creature, well, this is a critical role property. So how do you want to do this?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
For Grimm's portion, you'll see as like the bolt hits, you see like the shadow almost curve around on top of its head as you watch as he like holds his 2 daggers out before he spins them into a reverse grip and then stabs it deep into like the back of their thorax.
Yeah. And I think like under the skin of it, it just like illuminates from the inside and then just like bursts.
They like stab into the back and then like pull out and then do a spin and then sheath his daggers as he like kind of like rides it as it falls to the ground.
Beautiful. This massive creature crashes to the ground. It's chitin broken and shattered. And the residents of Erie who have experienced terrible things, that they were all caught in the hypnotic fears as well.
Shit.
But they cautiously come out, and Mayor Peg says, "Is it dead?"
Yes, it's gone.
We did the thing.
Oh. And Bliss comes running up to you all, and he says, "This is beyond Rays. This is amazing. You're all so. I'm going to recommend grand things for all of you. Trust me. Your lives are about to get wonderful, darlings."
You see, like Grim is after a second of like he composed himself. He just as
Are
he
you all right?
sees, as he's going
Here.
to like quickly pace off.
No, I'm following you.
Considering I have marked basically all of my stress.
Yeah, I'll just more genuine this time. Hands on your shoulders, and I'll give you sparing touch. Thank you.
It's literally my job.
That doesn't mean it's easy.
There's like sweat coming off his face, and like the shadow particles are smoky around him.
My hands glow, and you can clear either 2 stress or heal 2 HP.
I will clear 2 stress. I was at 6 out of 7.
Woo!
But yeah, he's gonna after like a second, his breathing becomes a bit more even. It's like, thank you. I'm fine with you if it means anything.
Thank you. I think I owe Kato and Alfira the truth.
That's up to you. We all deserve a little fun in our lives.
It-
As he
It wasn't fun lying to them.
Well, as fun as it is holding something over your head, I think you of all people deserve a little bit of rest. I've
Maybe.
killed people for as long as I can remember, and that weight, guilt, like an anvil hanging on your chest, doesn't get easier, so take the reprieve you can.
Yeah. And I'll walk off. Oh.
Sorry.
Kind of gives you a nod.
The celebration begins. There's salad and tea and water and
As me and Kaido emerge from atop the net, I run over to the dead thing, rip off a chunk of it, and just kind of still in like a very caring, kind of caretaker mode, and just kind of like use some druidcraft to create some light. My like metal hands kind of heat up, and begin to cook this little slab of insect. I don't know what. It just kind of
Could
like
be poisonous.
pushes
Yeah.
it between the hands, starts cooking it, and then just kind of presents it. I think I found some meat for you.
Baby.
He looks down at them, down at it, and he just goes, "That looks delicious," and just takes it and just scarfs it down.
And
hug
with
his
that, that's beautiful. With that, we will pan back from the celebration taking place on the Erie. You have all proven your worth today, and you've saved a town. Congratulations, everyone, for conquering the shadows over Sablewood.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
Thank you,
Woo!
Sarah.
Thank you
That
all.
was so fun.
You're
That was
all
awesome.
wonderful. And thank you, everyone, for joining us. This has been Streaming Rainbow. There's more for us. Please visit our Discord. Please visit our YouTube and enjoy our content. We are waiting for you, and we are happy to play games with you. Thanks very much, and I hope you all have a great evening. Good night.